can't find none of my lighters. Where is it? Hi, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to May. If you're a May Gemini, happy birthday. Sorry, I had to remember the energies of May, but Taurus and Gemini. So if you're a Gemini sun, I'm sorry, if you're a Gemini sun whose birthday is in May, happy birthday. Hold on. Your energy for May is interesting. We need to go back though. And then we'll burn some sage and then we'll pray. And then we'll get into May. So it's 10:23 p.m. East Coast time. You could be saying 1, 2, 3. Things are in divine order. But there's the song. So there's a song that came up in my mind. I'm not doing shufflemancy this month. Like we just thugging it. But it's interesting because at first when the song came up, I had the artist messed up. So the artist that I was thinking about was 3Piece. It's a group if you don't know who they are. You can find their music on YouTube. It's kind of old, but the song was, it's not by them. The song, Third Chakra, it's by Profile. And the song by Profile is on the Motive soundtrack. Motives is with Shamar Moore and Vivica A. Fox. But I'm trying to see if I've posted it before. I have not. So I will repost it for you so you can listen to it. Actually, let me do it now. It's called Feeling This. Interesting. The song is 4 minutes and 11 seconds. So 411 is information. You could be saying that too. But it's interesting because when I started humming the song, it started raining. And when I started to sing the song, like the rain got heavier. So that's interesting. And it is connected to your energy. But hold on, let me share this. Copy, share. Gemini placements. So with that being said, hold on, we need to pray and burn some sage. Actually, I'll say it and then we'll get into the program. But with that being said, I do feel like there's a outpour of emotion happening. I don't know if this is you to someone or someone to you, but there is an outpour of emotion. Okay, that's posted for you to listen to at your own time. Okay. Gemini, May 2025. God, thank you for cleansing the energy that does not serve Gemini in their highest self. That was a strong burn. Okay. Gemini, let's pray. That's interesting. After I said, let us pray, I started hearing the Lord's Prayer. But God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide Gemini placements on their May 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, and clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Thank you for the expression of emotions. Gratitude, Ashe. Okay. So yeah, very different energy from Leo. But there is an outpour of emotion. I'm also hearing an outcry. I don't know how to take that. So we'll see. Where are we starting? I hear Be Emotional by Carl Thomas. Is that emotional? I knew you when I had friends. I don't know the lyrics, but yeah, I think it's emotional. Okay, Gemini. That's what fell on the ground. The King of Cups. But it's interesting. Though it fell to the right, so masculine energy is coming. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is the Knight of Cups, not the King of Cups. That's very interesting as well. But so masculine energy, especially my left eye is twitching. Masculine energy to feminine energy. Okay. Yeah, King of Wands, Four of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of nervousness behind this expression. But there is communication. I don't know how the communication is coming though. I feel like because the Knight's face is covered, I feel like it's indirect in a sense, you know? So indirect could be through text message, DM, yeah, Ace of Wands. Like not trying to be too close, because it's kind of like if someone doesn't, if my nose is itching, if someone is embarrassed, they don't want that person to see the embarrassment on their face. Like they don't want to see the look. They would rather just, it's kind of like playing it safe. But you know, it's like go hard or go home, Gemini. So I don't know. It's like testing the waters as well. Gemini. Okay. Ace of Swords. So someone is definitely, there's withholding here. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I don't feel like this is a lie. I feel like it's withholding information. Especially, can you hear the rain? Can you hear it? Hi, Stanley. Love the rain. Fucking love the rain. Okay. Excuse. I just want, give me 10 seconds. Shit. Let me ask for 10 seconds. Thank you, 10 seconds. That was wild, okay? I fucking love it though. So again, withholding. Thank you, Spirit. But you have sideways energy, Five of Wands, internal conflict, back and forth. I hear, should I say? Like, you know, normally people will say, should I stay? But it's say, like, should I say something? Should I just keep it to myself? Like, I hear it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two. Who is that? That's Aaliyah. Step two, step two. What song is that? Let's try again. But you also have the Ten of Cups. And it's interesting how I said I needed 10 seconds. The thunder went fucking crazy. But you have the Ten of Cups here. So again, it could end in conflict. Or it's like either or. That's why this energy is sideways. It could be bad, okay? It could be like, why the fuck did I even try? Again, but I feel like the way someone initiated something originally, it wasn't, I'm getting like it wasn't their best work. It wasn't their best. They could have done better. And so whoever this person is, they're already in self-judgment. So it's like to also be denied, it's like, It's a major hit to the ego. Shit, I didn't even know. Two of Cups in reverse on the bottom. But yeah, definitely a hit to the ego. Gemini. Okay, I love that y'all can hear the rain. And probably the thunder. The Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Hold on, I'm trying to say it the right way. Someone's risk is the right approach. Hold on, that's going to be the title. Hold on. I didn't write it down. What did I just say? Someone's risk what? Oh, is the right approach. Honey, because in 3 minutes, God bless. But yeah. So with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands being here, this is like, you know, it's like I guess this would usually be like children, but Page of Wands do represent children. They can. But this could also be, you know, lacking confidence in something, not knowing the outcome, the Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So this is like, it's like, you know, it's like asking, but with like hesitation in your voice. It's like, I don't know how this is going to go, but, you know. But I don't know. This is definitely the risk is worth the reward with the Queen of Wands. I feel like someone's going to like someone, but love someone's approach. And with the Five of Cups in reverse, like what you're worried about is really, you're psyching yourself out. So chill. But again, a lot of cup energy here. A lot of, and I hear outpour, outcry. But even with the rain, like someone is, I hear spilling all. Yeah, the Hierophant commitment. Four of Cups. Is the opportunity going to be accepted? Very interesting. I hope we ain't going to talk about this for the whole hour, but we'll see. Damn, Eight of Cups, the Hierophant. We'll see what comes out. Gemini. It's interesting because I almost called you Leo. I just did Leo, but you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you may want to watch Leo. Gemini. You don't have to, but if you feel called. King of Pentacles reverse, Tower reverse, Queen of Swords upright. Six of Pentacles upright. Okay. Anything else before we clarify? I love that. Okay, I understand. Okay, so Gemini, interesting. We have 8 cards here. So there's a cycle here that you are a bit frustrated with, right? Things are not as bad as they seem. Let me just start there. Things are not as bad as they seem. And there's an option that you have that's available to you that you're not seeing. And also there is someone, because I just, in speaking to you, I just gasped. I like gasped for air at the same damn time. This shit was weird. So I feel like there's, I don't know, shortness of breath, but the lungs are in the back. I don't know what the fuck this is. But anywho, with the gasping of air, I'm getting that's with communication. There's someone you just need to stop talking to. I'm getting that as well. There's someone you need to be silent from. It's giving, I don't know what this is, but like when they say like a cat like takes the breath, I don't know what that is. But with that gasp for air, hold on, let me just look it up. Google, don't send me down a damn rabbit hole. I can't find it. Okay, Google is not giving me what I'm looking for, okay? But anywho, moving on to the cards. So, King of Pentacles in reverse, Tower in reverse, Queen of Swords upright, Six of Pentacles upright. This is your first row. Put these back. Oh, they were. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Wands, Empress, the Six of Wands in reverse, followed by the Ace of Wands underneath, and then Two of Pentacles with Judgment. Okay, so as I mentioned, there's a cycle, a repetitive cycle that you are tired of. It is coming to an end this year. For some of you in the month of May, but definitely in this 9 year, because you have the Nine of Wands here, and with the Magician being in reverse, like it's it's interesting. I'm getting you're very well aware of the terms and conditions, like what comes along with something. It's kind of like something's like predictable at this point, and I feel like that predictability is about to shift somehow. I don't know if this is like predictability in just your personal cycles of life. This could also be, someone around you that has become very predictable. But if this is another person, it's someone that's very unstable. Like I hear they can't keep their shit together. Like they're unable to maintain stability. And whoever this person is, they have a lot of karmic, just a lot of karma in general and karmic debt that they're paying off. And I feel like you need to, with the Queen of Swords being next to this Tower reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, there's a need to sever that to protect yourself at this time. Yes, because someone's soul is crying. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't like that vision, spirit. Please let it go. Let's let it go. With the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like in the month of May, you are being asked to really not necessarily build your foundation. Like when it comes to whatever your legacy is, I feel like that's already in the works with the Six of Pentacles, because you're at the Six of Pentacles here. So yeah, it's definitely already in works, but there's a need to get something to work on its own. Like, yeah, something needs to become workable on its own. Also with the Six of Pentacles, I wasn't seeing these hands at the bottom at first, but now these hands are really standing out to me that are at the bottom. Whoever whoever hands these are is contributed to this instability energy that we were speaking of. And with the Queen of Swords surrounding this, it needs to be severed, okay? Also, you will notice how things become more balanced with this Two of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles once you disconnect from this energy and things become more abundant, starting with the Empress. However, when it comes to whatever that Six of Pentacles energy is for you, how you show up, how you give back, you could definitely feel like energy is not being reciprocated. You could definitely feel like, you are alone out here in the world at this time. Like alone in a sense, like it's like someone always wants something from you. Like it's never just, genuine, like Gemini, I just you are all I need, Gemini. It's always like Gemini this, Gemini that. Someone always has their hand out. And that's you're tired of that shit too. And I feel like that cycle is changing. It's like, I don't know, someone comes around like the first of the month, every fucking month. Shit is fucking weird. And, well, we have the Ace of Wands here. So literally like the first of the month, every month. And it's interesting because with that lack of reciprocation energy, you have planted firm foundations in areas of your life. But even though something's firm, I'm getting like it to you, it feels like it's unable to withstand tests of time, which is why the Six of Wands is in reverse. And with the Ace of Wands, it's kind of like release the expectation of an outcome. I feel like that's where your biggest downfall is, and my eyes are being drawn to the Tower, like your expectations of outcomes. Like, yes, you should have a hope, you should have a dream, but holding tight to that expectation, and then I hear slicing and dicing anything that does not come along with that is more so it's not hurting you, but I don't know how to describe it. It's like the way that it's affecting you is with your bag. Like, that's the best way I can put it. But it's interesting here because for some of you, you do buy love. You buy people's love. You buy people's attention. And then it's like once that becomes what they seek from you, it's like, why would you expect less if that has been the energy exchange thus far? And then it's giving me the energy of someone that, you know, it's like they put it on the table. They show what they can provide. They show what they can bring to the table. But then it's like the energy works against them. But yeah, judgment calls need to be made, because this is, here's something, it's definitely, something's blocking your abundance. So I split the deck to the Eight of Wands. Anything else with this for Gemini? That is all with that. But interesting, Eight of Cups in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse. You're already aware. But to get to the Ace of Cups, I feel like you need to start saying no. For sure. You need to stop saying no so you can see who's for you and who's against you. Truly. All right. Let's move on. Gemini. You have... what else? Gemini. You have what? Something's unfinished. Infinity, unlimited potential in reverse. You have clouds, distractions, upright. It's like you feel like it's your responsibility to take care of someone. I'm not referring to a child, I'm referring to an adult. Like someone that has the capability to provide for themselves. Something definitely, it's not reciprocal. I hear in any way, shape, form, or fashion. July 11th could be significant. Yes, stars, divine guidance. Something is not divinely aligned. It's like I hear something's the devil's playground. You hear that let me just go. Something is not aligned, okay? Palm destiny, traffic cone, caution in reverse. And that's underneath clouds, distractions. And then hello again, recycle, recover underneath divine guidance. Yes, something you're this isn't force. This is you, it's like choosing free, you're choosing your free will over, higher self guidance. It's just like, yeah, that's the best way I'll say it. And this is like, it's like, this is like telling believing a lie to the point where in within you becomes the truth. So like what I mean by that is stating that, affirming over and over that something is divinely guided. Like I'm meant to do this. I'm meant to, whatever the case may be. This is a part of my destiny. He or she is a part of my destiny. Like a situation, something is, it's just, it is what it is, but it's not what it is. It's a distraction. But it's kind of like you've let your guards down and become so comfortable with it that it's just like you just keep, there's a cycle on repeat. And with unlimited potential being in reverse, these cycles being here again, I think you're starting to get tired of something. There's also this energy of like realizing that like someone only wants to deal with you to have sex with you. Like that's their purpose for you. So someone feeling tricked out here, okay? That's what it's given, Gemini. Someone is tricking or getting, honey, feeling tricked. Gemini. May. Someone's birthday could be in June. I almost said June. We're not even there yet. It's May 2nd. Yeah, it's not May 2nd. So bees community, bees in the trap, bees in the trap. Definitely, this is different from how we started. What else? I've been saying this a lot, but it's a lot of people out here being manipulated. I don't like this. Your community is not your tribe. I'll say that. With bees community being here and stars divine guidance being reversed next to it, your community is not your tribe. There's a difference. Now you may have your tribe members could be, within your community, a part of your community, connected to your community, but there's a difference. There's a separation. And with Dice Chance, you could be trying to, I don't know what this is like. It's giving the energy of like someone being invited into the group, right? Hold on, I don't know where this is going. Because they're like showing me someone being introduced in. Whoever's being introduced in is extremely uncomfortable. It's out of their, like they're unaware of the environment, the people. Whoever's introducing them, it's like, of course, yeah, they're aware of that person. But I just keep hearing there's a distinction between community and tribe, which I had a lesson of that, and I've shared that many times. But for you, I don't know how those two connect with this. Well, yes, I do. That makes sense. It's given like someone wants to be close that should not be close. This is like someone like, this is like someone looking for like a rebound. This feels like very trauma bondage, like trying to mask a wound, like mask a hurt, mask a pain. But, you know, saying some shit is meant to be. This shit is, I don't know. You're definitely being tested. Can you just, let's clarify all of this, please? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, something or someone does not need to be invited in. Six of Wands in reverse. Different deck, Six of Wands. Something is not, it's not victorious. You could be saying 666. Hierophant, Taurus energy, commitment, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles though. This is also giving me the energy of, let's just, okay, we're gonna, okay, thank you, because I understand that way more. So with community being upright and divine guidance, this is the star on top of the tree, okay? And okay, the thunder, we're getting somewhere. This is the star on top of the tree. Now, if you think about a Christmas tree, right? The bulbs are, you have the bulbs, you have the lights, you have the garland, you have all of these things that encompass and beautify the tree, but the star or whatever is at the top, the angel, but in this case, in this card, we have the star. It sits alone up top, okay? It's like being alone at the top of the mountain, okay? Shit, you're Moses, is you and God, okay? You and the motherfucking burning bush, okay? Literally. But Spirit has you at the top of the mountain, separated and elevated, right? But then this is like, you know, that energy of, I'm so sick of being lonely. So it's like, you know, I need to connect. I need to be with community. This is like fucking shit, signing up for, honey, it's so many fucking, let me tell you, in 2025, there are so many cults that don't want to be called fucking cults in the fucking spiritual community. But that's a whole nother conversation. Okay, I'll talk about that on something else. Yeah, but I just want to put that out there, and that's all I'm gonna say in regards to that. Just open your eye, your third eye. Anywho, yeah, just take a look and see, okay? I did not mean to put my middle finger up like that, but just take a look and see, okay? But anywho, this is like being separated and elevated, but, you know, getting irritated with that time. It's like, damn, okay, I'm ready to go outside and play. Six of Wands, honey, this is she outside in front of the stage, but it's in reverse. And this is kind of like, again, forcing your will. So with these communities, like, no, I don't want to be separated and elevated right now. I want to be with the community. I want to be with some people. I want to be laughing. I want to be doing this, you know. I'm tired of smoking by myself. I want to smoke with somebody else, you know. I want to share. I want to have some deep intellectual conversation, okay? I don't know, but it's some shit like that. Like, I'm getting like, there's a need, you really want to like let your hair down, or just, you know, just have a good fucking time. Just, if you're feeling like a pimp, gun, dust your shoulders off, okay, type of energy. But this ain't the time for that. I don't know. This is not the time for that. You're the third sign I've done so far for May, but this ain't the time for that. And there is a time for that. It's coming. But now is not that. And the reason why you're seeking this now is the question we should be asking. So let's see. Because this is rooted. It's always rooted in something. I keep looking at the Six of Cups here. So do you feel like you need a pact to be protected? Split the deck to three. Do you feel like you need people to be protected? Or do you feel more safe? You know, it's kind of like, you know, you feel more safe in groups. And, you know, and I understand that, overstand that, right? But then at the same time, it's like, what about your spirit team? Do you think humans are more powerful than your spirit team? And then, but that's like, that's her last question, you know? See how she's on top of this, you know? Her in spirit, balanced in all, one leg, okay? Uno. Hierophant, uno. And it's interesting because after the Page of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight has the journey. It's slow moving, okay? He's accumulated so much wisdom, so much knowledge, you know, so many stories to tell, so many experiences. But that comes after patience, diligence, honoring the no's, and embellishing in the yeses, you know? But you are there's an impatience here, obviously. You're tired of sitting still. But it's like if you get up too soon, the sitting still that you have done will no longer be worth the sacrifice. Thunder. So, Chariot, you want to move forward. What's underneath? Magician. But no, this is the time to sit still. These messages are interesting. It's kind of like, it's like truly, if you are called, divine guidance, if you feel you are called, this is it's like Spirit is like, do you trust me? Because honey, right now I need you to trust me more than ever. And the humans are having a hard time trusting in the unseen more than ever right now. Very interesting. Let's move on to, let's get into Pluto retrograde for you. Pluto retrograde starts May 4th until October 13th in Aquarius. Yeah, I'll check my notes. You are blocked. You see how that rhymes? Greetings. Okay. Gemini. Pluto retrograde. You have joyful muse, inspiration in reverse, lost in space, needing direction, upright. Gathering around the power of community, 26, and then well song resonating. So you have a tidy house, clarity and organization, but transmuting pain is in reverse. Experiencing life as it comes in reverse. Interesting. I hear R. Kelly, when a woman's fed up. Some of you feel like, it's like you feel like you're in like a prison of some sort. It's like you feel stuck. This is like writer's block. I don't know, again, feeling stuck. Especially with joyful muse, inspiration. Confidence is coming up because of the muse energy. But this is also like, I'm getting there's a lot of like questioning yourself at this time too. For some of you, it's connected with age. For some of you, it's just like you haven't been outside in a long time. Interesting, Two of Cups, Six of Wands. We're going back to how we started. with the song energy, the profile filling this. All right. Clarify joyful muse inspiration in reverse. That's interesting. So I love that. So it's giving, yeah, lost in space, needing direction, power of community. Whatever, it's like whatever you intend to go out and seek. What did I just say? Seek. I don't know. Someone, it could be somebody could be fixing your sink. I don't know. But whatever you're going out to seek, like it's being brought to you. So it's like if you go out and do the most, like it's kind of like you'll miss the blessing, but what's meant for you won't miss you. It's just further delayed. So it's like you trying to break free out of this perceived prison, okay, versus it really is a bubble of protection, but perceived prison. And it's giving like Cinderella, you know? That definitely giving Cinderella. But who won in the end? Cinderella, okay? So, and Queen of Swords here, but whether masculine or feminine, you know, something is being brought to you. And the power of community is gathering around you, okay? Well, you've already put it out in the universe, and now you're just waiting. It's like you're waiting on a sign, you're waiting on an answer. The answer is King of Swords is coming to you. Literally, Queen of Swords, Lucy, it's coming to you. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that, okay? So, but in the meantime, Six of Pentacles, there's still work that needs to be done on yourself. Like, whatever, I do feel like more so near the end of 2025, especially in 2026, heavy in 2026. And we have 26 here, but it's like how people in relationships are coming together. They're coming together in wholeness. Like trauma bond rooted relationships is an age of Pisces thing. Temperance. It's not an age of Aquarius thing. That's all I have to say with that. Yeah, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, commitments. Yes. Fixed energy and support in this Taurus season. What was it? Was this about Pluto and Aquarius? I'm going to repull because I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck? You know what? I'm going to switch decks. Pluto and Aquarius one more time for Gemini because that's where I started. Pluto and Aquarius for Gemini. No. Okay. Trying to put my shoes back on. Pluto and Aquarius for Gemini. That was quick. Forgiveness in reverse. Grace and generosity in reverse. And we're back to, okay. Lost in space, needing direction. Eye of the needle, intentionality, 17. Aquarius energy. This is interesting. So this is also giving what's contributing to the halt, to the pause, is your intent. I feel like you have a point to prove, rightfully so, right? But this point that you have to prove, this, I feel like it's more so to yourself than it has to do with anyone else. But it's interesting because it's giving like, with intentionality being here, forgiveness in reverse, and grace and generosity in reverse, it's like, watch me be everything. I am whatever I say I am. So it's like, watch me be everything that you said I couldn't be. You have a point to prove, right? But spirit doesn't want you to walk through life as that, with that as the source. And with with the power of community, these mushrooms, you know, psychedelics, whatever the case may be, but it's a representation of an elevated frequency and elevated energy, tapping outside of this 3D realm into another realm, and then, you know, making it do to do from that. And that's what's happening for you at this time. But with this forgiveness in reverse and grace and generosity, Glorilla, she's a Leo, but she has a what's the lyric? The lyric on this song, it was about forgiveness. Hold on. Okay, it says, hold on. I can't ever find shit. I'm looking for it. Hold on. I wish you could can control F in the iPhone. I feel like I should be able to. It's the least. Apple. Okay, let me stop scrolling and read. Okay, I know it's not there. Okay. Okay, hold on. I swear I just saw it. Okay, found it, yes. So she said, learn to forgive people even if they don't apologize. And it might come off as weak, but I just wanted peace of mind. Okay, I'm gonna read that one more time. Learn to forgive people even if they don't apologize. Forgiveness in reverse, grace and generosity in reverse. Okay. Learn to forgive people even if they don't apologize, and it might come off as weak, but I just wanted peace of mind. But you don't have a peace of mind. Lost in space, needing direction. But again, power of community gathering around. Whatever you desire is coming to you. But there's, again, your frequency of how you move is very important at this time with the Pluto and Aquarius transit. Let's look into Scorpio full moon. Hi, Danielle. I wanted to put it back. It came out for Leo, but it came out for Leo upright. It came out for you in reverse. Very interesting. So you have surrender to the divine. It came out in reverse and landed upright. Surrender to the divine. Scorpio full moon is on May 12th. The answers you need are coming in reverse. A personal issue reaches resolution is in reverse. Something is a no right now. You know how your parents, you would say why, and it would be because I said so. A lot of you think that that's how Spirit is responding to you, but that's not Spirit's voice. Let me be clear, okay? It's not. That's trauma's voice. That's not Spirit's voice. But I just provided the reason. It's the energy of your movements. Work through your fears, New Moon in Scorpio. It's like it's interesting. You know how And this is common for people that utilize Western medicine. But, you know, you'll get a prescription. They say, you know, like it'll be an antibiotic, right? Let's just use an antibiotic. You get an antibiotic. They say, take the whole thing. Okay, when you start to feel better, it doesn't mean that you are completely healed of whatever the case may be, that the antibiotic is for. And this is like, you know, the energy of you just want to throw the rest away. No, that's unhealthy for you. So the reason why is because right now it's unhealthy for you. There are still things, something needs to be finished. The cycle is not completed. And for a new moon in Scorpio to come out, for a full moon in Scorpio energy, even though I provided an answer for you, you have a lot of questions, okay? Because I just paused and just meditated and focused on these two cards that are in reverse, but outside of these reversals, you're surrounded by upright, and your upright energy is work through your fears and surrender to the divine. But there are a lot of other questions that you have. You're not going to receive direct answers for that right now. And it's not that it's interesting because it's giving like, even if you knew the whys behind every question, it would not aid to your healing whatsoever. If anything, it will take you further down the rabbit hole. So it's kind of like, you know, Spirit's way of protecting you, which Spirit is definitely protecting in a lot of different ways in a month of fucking May. But the primary message has been, you know, this is the time to really be guided by Spirit. I don't know what the fuck is happening outside of this realm, but it's definitely intense. I don't know if you heard the coffee pot, but it's definitely intense. That's the hot water though. It's not coffee, but hot water. Something, it's too, I don't know. I don't know. But then in my lap looking at me, a new romantic cycle begins. So whatever, something good is coming in, okay? It is healthy. But it's like whatever you go out and seek is unhealthy. Okay? Yes, step out of your comfort zone. North Node. What's underneath? You're good enough. And I feel like your comfort zone, stepping outside of your comfort zone would be, you're always, you struggle with attraction, okay? And this is, it's like, yeah, you could be a go-getter type of energy, okay? And that's just heavy in your masculine energy. This is a time Spirit is flipping that role. Stepping outside of your comfort zone. Do you know how to receive? A lot of you don't. But most humans don't, because we're taught to serve and serve and fucking serve and serve, okay? Where are we on time? Okay, we'll use that last. Yeah. We'll go here again, and then we'll pull on the new moon, and then we'll pull that last. Okay, Gemini, what else for May? Anything else? Seven of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in in reverse. Death in reverse and rebirth. This is like not knowing how to submit. Yeah, not knowing how to submit. Definitely, when it comes to interesting, I said when it comes to, and not when it comes to, I don't know what that's about. But the Lovers in reverse is you. I do feel like, I don't know, someone's trying to carry the past into the present. But it's like also in some dynamics, someone is definitely disconnected. It's like you could have, I hear that Anything song by, is that Ruben Studdard? But you could have like what you, I don't know, it's like you don't have what you desire, but people think you do. This is weird. Seven of Swords in reverse is healthy. But the Lovers in reverse with Death in reverse, something is... It's like one person's in love and one person's out of love. This is definitely not a one accord. Someone's been trying to figure out how to change a situation, though. I'm getting like flip it in their favor. But they haven't been successful. This is also giving me like someone in a relationship, but definitely attracted and wanting someone else. Because, yeah. For sure. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Two of Cups in reverse. I'm getting everyone deserves happiness. So if you're unhappy, let it go. But you have the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups upright, and Justice upright. I feel like you're also learning a lesson of allowing the heart to have what it wants. I hear for once in your life. I don't know what that means, but the heart is about to have what it wants. Yeah, the world, it's a new cycle for you. It's definitely outside of your comfort zone. Gemini New Moon for Gemini. The Gemini New Moon is May 26th, but Gemini New Moon for Gemini. Smiley face joy. Okay. Recycle, recover is in reverse. So I feel like this Gemini New Moon, you're ending a cycle. But you're definitely being smart about it. You're moving carefully. Yeah. You got a new attitude. Key opportunity. Yes, something is about to make you happy. Something. It's I hear your get out of jail free card. I don't know what that is. Lotus flower enlightenment. The ancestors. So good news is coming. Good news is coming. Also with recycle, recover. I hear the song Never Recover. That's shit. Who is that? Lil Baby Gunna? Yeah, Labyrinth Journey. Something is about to move forward. Divine guidance is upright. I love that. And skull endings. Something is definitely ending too. whatever this is, it breaks you out of this whatever perceived prison it is. So the Gemini New Moon is definitely something to get excited for, but there's also a crucial message of honoring the process until you reach that pinnacle, that achievement, hearing that good news. So even though you have become aware that good news is coming, however it's coming, it's like, don't try to distract yourself until that time comes, because again, it's going to further delay. You're be mindful. Just be mindful of how you're moving at this time. All right, close this out for Gemini, please. Hey, Pookie. That's cute to me. The Buddha prepares the ascent. See, the top of the mountain, you don't want to be there, but you're being prepared. I love this. I love how it just all aligns. Okay, close this out for Gemini, please. The Buddha prepares was on the bottom. Some of you, I don't know, a little girl is significant. 6 of Keys in June. There's something about a little girl in June. In Gemini season. Before the last days of spring. Because, you know, Gemini is the last season of spring. Cancer starts summer. The architect was in reverse. Yeah, this is not, I don't know. This is, I feel like we're looking ahead. Did you hear that? And then you have on track. So inside, okay, the architect is outside, but it's in reverse. Okay, I feel like Spirit has iterated their point enough. Okay, clearly they are truly emphasizing the points in May. Okay, as I say that, I heard by Gucci. Did you hear? You heard? Okay. All right, so okay, there's everything upright. All right, Gemini, closing you out. You start with the Knight of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the first card was like the Knight of Pentacles with someone being nervous. So you have loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel is coming. Okay. Next, you have 8, Justice. You could be seeing 888. That's letting you know cycles are changing. Life is changing. But you have fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs, okay? Not everyone is going to agree with you, and that's okay. It's part of life, okay? And Yogadi said he's a Taurus, but if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, okay? And then lastly, the Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Those around you, you see, she has spirits around her. Ain't no people. This is all spirit. This is energy. Self. Alchemy. Okay? Your alchemy. Okay? The nature spirits. Okay? Anywho, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. That Glorilla quote. Okay? Okay. I love you, Gemini. God bless you. Hold on. Hold on. The Lovers. Archangel Raphael wanted to show up. Okay. Archangel Raphael. 8 energy is significant. Leo energy could be significant too. Because Archangel Raphael does rule 8. He also governs Wednesday. But the Lovers for Archangel Raphael, I was unaware of. But intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions, good health, and underneath is the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords. And we started with something needs to be detached or some shit. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Going back to the Hierophant and how he was laughing, honey. You know how they say laugh now, cry later? It's about to be a cry now, laugh later. For you. I love you. God bless y'all. I will be back. Actually, my whole weekend is about to be on YouTube. So I'm about to eat and go to bed because I didn't eat before this. And then I'll be back tomorrow. But turn on your post notification because I'm not pre-posting. I'm just going live. But have a good night. I love you, Gemini. You got this, okay? Honey, May 26th will be here before you know it. And 26 energy is 8 energy as well. Hold on. Let me see what day that's on. If it's on a Wednesday or not. No, it's on a Monday. Oh, that's Memorial Day. Very interesting. May 26th is Memorial Day. Gemini New Moon is on Memorial Day. Isn't that something? We'll dive into that later. I love you. Good night.